Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this VMT and Tech Talk. Along with me, I have Jairo. Jairo, hi.
Hi, good morning. Thank you all for coming this morning.
Yeah. So this is a standard disclaimer that we always present. Take a look at it for a few seconds. Yeah, this is the abstract that we have submitted for this today's Tech Talk. So we'll be talking about IT's modern application platform and how it is helping our developers to fast track the application development to build, run, and manage them, right? And we are also providing the self-service facilities to our developers so that they can, right, utilize the self-service utilities to get their resources. Okay, so this is the quick agenda. It's a simple agenda. So we will introduce ourselves. We will have this. We will see the scale of operations that we operate at VMware. We'll look at the digital transformation at VMware IT. We'll also look at the modern application platform, and last but not least, we'll also look at the CI/CD pipeline and DevSecOps. And then we'll open it for Q&A. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. My name is Mukund. I am part of IT, close to 11 years in IT, and managing the modern application platform as of now. Before that, I was working with Oracle and managing the Oracle practice. And before that, I was a developer in various small companies. So with this, let me hand it over to Jairo for his introduction.
Thanks, Mukund. So my name is Jairo. I work as a platform engineer. We do work on basically having the platform stable all the time.
Okay, thanks, Jairo.
Sure.
So let's move on to the next slide. So this slide depicts the scale of operation that the VMware IT manages. Right, these are very big numbers, but I want to highlight few numbers here. The number of VMs that we create and destroy on a weekly basis is almost like 1.5 million. You will find this is a very unusual number because this is in the IT. This is in the VMware, because all our VMware engineers, right, generally try to play around with the new products, and they develop the products, and during the development and testing of the products, they create number of VMs. And the second number that I want to discuss is about the number of containers that are getting created and destroyed. These are almost like 3.1, which is double than VM. So this signifies that the world is rapidly moving from VM based workloads to the container based workloads, and this could be an immediate future for your IT as well. So looking towards this, we had been also building our platform, modern application platform, and we will go through this in subsequent slides. So before that, I just want to also highlight some of the other initiatives that we have been doing in the digital transformation. So we look at it as a three approaches to basically people, process, and technology. And apart from that, we also work on the policy as well as data, right? So you must have always heard about people, process, technology, but apart from that, right, policy and data is also priority for us. So when it comes to like people, we always try to make sure. Okay, let me. We'll make sure that they are understanding the SaaS first, mindset of VMware. So, and then we are also making sure that processes that we are using are aligned to the faster development of applications, right? And then last but not least, we are also making sure that the data is consistent across all the applications. So the master data management becomes very critical for our systems. And last but not least, the human touch is always there. We always try to think of human experience at the center of all our things. And then we'll look at now how we have built our systems to fast track the application development. Okay. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we have been developing this platform over the period of time. So before this 2014, that is 2013, we had 100% virtualize our workloads. And the biggest hurdle for that time was virtualizing the Oracle rack. So Oracle rack was running on physical servers, and then we virtualized it, right, 5 node rack, which is the e-business suite rack, and then all the order management systems were put on to like 100% virtualization. So after that, we were looking at what's next, right? So then the immediate thing came is about the Dockers in 2013, and then from that time we started looking at how we can utilize this Docker technology, which can become potentially disruptive, right, in the future. So slowly we started moving some of the workloads, right, converting our applications from VM based to containers. And then our first platform for cloud native applications was the PCF, or now it's called TAS, right? So this is the first platform that we introduced to our developers, which was running on 2 data centers, and that was highly available platform, so that developers can develop their code and deploy into the cloud native architecture and applications. And then slowly, when this Kubernetes world came and VMware introduced the Tanzu portfolio, we started also building the TKG platform for our developers. So and eventually, you can see the roadmap that we have come, and then as of now, we have this modern application platform, which is mainly built using the Tanzu and ARIA products, is being given to our developers, and TKGM is the de facto platform that a developer uses for the greenfield development and also for the brownfield development. Okay, so with this, let me hand it over to Jairo to take you through the current state of the modern application platform that we have in VMware IT.
Sure. Thank you very much, Mukund. So basically, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this PPT or this slide throughout the whole VM Explorer event. So basically, one of the applications or one of the most common applications we run for corporate business are like, we can mention Help Now, Source, Harbor. This is used by hundreds of users within VMware Corporation. Also, we have like Customer Connect, Skyline, Spring.io. These are applications that are worldwide used like by thousands of users throughout the world. So this is just to mention a few of our applications, a few of them of the applications that we do support in our stack: benefits, well-being, data, and much many others. The way we run them, or the way we structure this, is in 3 different stages, right? Manage, build, run, and self-service. For the build part, we have services like Spring Cloud Services. We have also Harbor as a Service, which is actually a very good container registry. I'm not sure if you guys have used that, but it's very good. We have actually 2 instances: Distribution Harbor, Corporate Harbor. The corporate is basically for the internal employee. Distribution is to pull and distribute the images throughout, different users, external users. We also use VMware CodeStream, VMware Application Catalog. That's in the build part. For the run part, we have different platforms like TKG, or Tanzu Kubernetes Grid, which is basically our flavor of Kubernetes. We use that. It's extensively used. It's very well accepted among all the developers. We also use TAS, which was formerly Cloud Foundry, or PCF, what you call. TAS is also a very stable, very good platform. It has a lot of benefits. That's 2 of the main platform applications we do support in our group. We also have vSphere with Tanzu and VMware Tanzu SQL. So we offer those services, and they are out there. In the managed part, we use things like Tanzu Mission Control, vRealize, or ARIA, which we are all familiar with right now, observability by Wavefront. All those tools. Tanzu Mission Control is actually a very well tool, so you can manage your cluster, you can onboard your cluster to TMC, and regardless of where your cluster is. It could be on-premise, it could be on the cloud, it doesn't matter. You can just add the cluster to this tool and you can use it there. And also, we have self-service. Self-service portal is actually a very good tool. it doesn't make sense, right? If you are creating one application and you need to request for ticketing and so on and so forth. So self-service tool is an automation tool where you can request your namespace, you can request your corporate hardware, and that's it. Actually, I was part of the development process, and I can tell you that's a pretty good tool. Now, Tanzu Application Service. I'm going to be quick here, but just for you to know, the right side of it, it's basically the vCenter, right? Let's say we have three foundations: Foundation 1, Foundation 2, Foundation 3. This is vCenter. This is inside one vCenter. Each foundation will have a T1 layer. It could be infrastructure subnet, deployment subnet, you name it, all right? This is TAS, okay? This all will be managed by the Diego brain in the case of TAS. We can have many T1s, and there is a T0 associated with it that will have communication with the T1s, okay? This is NSX part. Again, everything runs on VMware, all right? So T1, T0 will be managed by NSX. Then at the other side, we'll have the internal firewall. We'll have the NGNX. The NGNX will have some routes configured in the NGNX configuration file. So we'll talk, of course, to the internal firewall, the T0, and then the T1, and subsequently to the application or to the container where the application is. And at the end, we can have the external firewall and the CDN, right? The CDN could be Akamai, many other solutions we have. So this is a very well infrastructure we use, and this is very well accepted, and this is also very stable, and a lot of users really, really love it. Also, we have Tanzu Kubernetes Grid. I'm not going into much detail. We have actually two data centers. We have one in Santa Clara, another one in WDC. We have also the self-service portal. Because of the time, I'm not going to extend much. The self-service portal, this is where you can request namespace, organization, corporate hardware, distribution hardware, you name it. You can do it from there.
Yeah,
This I'm going to pass.
Yeah, and last but not least, right, we have the CI/CD pipeline, right, which is built using the vRealize code stream. Yeah, I think this is the last slide, and yeah, feel free to reach out to us for any questions that you have, and we'll be more than happy to have a deep dive sessions for any of these topics in the future. Sure. Thank you.